African Growth Opportunity Act was launched in 2000. It has provided countries with opportunities to access American markets. South Africa is a beneficiary of AGOA, but the recent geopolitical turmoil has led to some lawmakers in the United States of America pushing for the exclusion of South Africa due to its foreign policy in relation to the war in Ukraine and now the conflict in the Middle East. The U.S. diplomat spelled out the role of the U.S. Congress on such a call.
Participating beneficiary country in AGOA is subject to an eligibility review on a yearly basis. So I think that the timelines for investment, unless you're expecting to lose your eligibility on a yearly basis, I think most participating countries will be coming in expecting to have and retain eligibility for the life of that authorization.
She also commented on the thorny issue of some countries being excluded from AGOA, a recommendation that still has to go before Congress.
I never thought I would have had the opportunity to spend so much time with President Ramaphosa yesterday, but in fact, between the tour of the exhibition hall and participating together at the opening ceremonies and having a chance to get to know him a little bit on the walk from the hall to the ceremony site, I'm tremendously feel privileged to have had this exposure to the president. Minister Patel has really worked me hard over the course of these few days. We spent a lot of time together, and I have met so many of the South African ministers. I feel tremendously welcome here, and I think that we've generated a lot of momentum for this bilateral relationship in terms of, again, a commitment to each other to navigate the challenges in the global economy together.
The U.S. is also considering how the African Continental Free Trade Area Agreement, a blueprint for the continent's economic integration, can be incorporated in future negotiations.
Human potential, economic potential of Africa, that is another reason why we know that charting our own path for the future necessarily involves partnership with Africa.
The resolutions and proposal adopted at the Johannesburg AGOA Forum will have to go through the legislative process of the United States of America before the act, due to expire in 2025, is renewed. Sophie Mkwena, SABC News, Johannesburg.